as requested, I will do a video stating my opinion on the Lego Ninjago Masters Spinjitzu 2019 spinner sets. First up, we have the Sensei Wu and Nia one. I think it's kind of cool how they're doing double packs again, as it was like the best way to get two minifigures back in the olden days when you couldn't really get a set. That was always the best way to pick up minifigures. And I said this before, but I really do like the way the minifigures look in these new sets. I think they look great. Definitely could be more variety in the sets, though. But that doesn't matter. I think Nia definitely looking great. I really do like the color scheme, sort of like the reddish pink matching with the blue. It's just a nice blend. And Sensei Wu looks really cool. But enough of talking about the minifigures. Let's actually talk about the spinners themselves. I think they have a really cool concept of decorating and creating your own spinner. Well, not really decorating, but just, creating. I think that's cool, because if you actually do play the spinner game, that's just a really cool way that you could actually play it. Because that's cool. You have some of them small, some of them big, which is really cool. And you could even mix and match. So it's kind of like your own creational input. It's kind of like a strategy. Like you could strategize and play and pick the one that suits your play style. Guarantee that's probably going to be in the trailer for when they drop these things on TV. But yeah, I think it's a really cool concept. My favorite of these two definitely has to be the Nia one. I'm just a sucker for blue. It's not my favorite color, but it is a really cool color. The next one we have is Cole. Cole, I like this one. Definitely a lot of cool creative inputs you have. You have the little claw thing, a hammer. It looks pretty cool. The orange really goes well with the black, and for the Cole's actual minifigure, it looks really cool. Sort of reminds me of his Tournament of Elements / his rebooted one. So that's really cool. The next one we have is the Lloyd Lord Garmadon spinner set, which is definitely my favorite out of the dual spinners. I think they had this one in the old days. It might have been Sensei Wu Garmadon. I can't remember. But this one looks really cool. Easy, once again, spinners are an easy way to get the minifigures you like without having to pay ridiculous prices for a set. This is really cool. Garmadon's, from what I can see, he's got a snake, a stick, and a claw thing. Lloyd's got a claw, an elemental beam, and sort of like something poking up. Looks really cool. The Garmadon minifigure definitely reminds me from the Season 1 Garmadon. And Lloyd looks great. I think he definitely looks great in this season. Next up, we have Kai, the Master of Fire himself. The minifigure looks great. The spinner looks great as well. Definitely touches with his fire. You have a fire shooter, a sword, and a tiny dagger piece to be put on. And that looks pretty cool in my opinion. Now let's go all the way to Jay. Jay looks cool. I think the yellow looks too much like green, though. That's the really only complaint I have. I think Jay actually might be one of my favorite minifigures of the series, though. That looks pretty... Not the series, but the season. Once again, Jay's got like a dagger, a lightning bolt, and some sort of whacking thing. Looks pretty cool in my opinion. And the last one is Zane, the Master of Ice, which takes away with, in my opinion, the best looking minifigure of the season. He has sort of like an arrow blade thing, an ice smacker, and a dagger. I think this, if I'm picking up any spinner, it's this one, because I'm a big Zane fan, and just overall, this one looks really cool. The decorations look really cool on it as well. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I'd like to hear your personal opinions on the new spinners. I think it's cool that they're sort of doing gimmicks for Ninjago every season. Sort of like the pilot in Season 1, you had the normal spinners. Season 5, you had the air jitsu things. And I think it was the movie. The movie had the spinners come back, I think. Some design of them. Season 9 had the dragon things, who I yet have to pick one of those up yet. I probably should. And spinners are coming back in a new altered design, which is pretty cool. Anyway, if you have a particular opinion about these spinners that you'd like to share in the comments below, please do. I love reading myself some comments. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.